Well, I tell you what, it's been a hot one. Here it is, the 1st of October, and I'm actually sweating. And I'm not talking like, you know, like drenching with sweat, but it's humid and it's hot. Today's high was 97 or 98, and it's gonna be like this up until about Friday, late Thursday night, Friday morning. We're supposed to have a change in temperature, and the low's gonna be around 50 something, and the high for Friday, what they're saying, is gonna be about upper 70s, which if it is, it'll be a blessing in disguise. But we're not supposed to have any rain possibly until Sunday or Monday, and then after that it's supposed to climb temperatures again. So yeah, it's gonna be a miserable October if it keeps up like this. We're in a burn ban, fire ban, whatever you call it. We have been for a few weeks now, which means my plans for the 12th of October is going to be, unless we get some massive rain, which I don't see that happening. Of course, my hair's a mess. I love mess up hair. Junior over there, my little buckling, he's pending sale right now. One of the guys I'm friends with on Facebook in another state showed his uncle, and his uncle said he wanted it, so they're supposed to be coming down this weekend sometime and buying him from me. So if they do, great, and if they can't, you know, that's understandable, because you know they're coming from Illinois and I live in Kentucky, so it's a good little drive to come buy a goat. But you know, he is an alpine goat, and that's why he wants him. And I've cut him a huge deal on price wise, mainly because he's coming from so far away. Now if he was local, yeah, I wouldn't be charging what I am. It'd be a lot higher priced. But you know, that's how I do it. You know, I look at the big picture, not the small picture. And you know, yeah, I'm losing a little bit of money on him, but you know, if he can use him for what he wants to use him for, and you know, it profits him, then more power for me. I'm not a greedy person. I don't want something that, you know, well, actually I should say I don't want something. What I should say is I'm not here to screw somebody in the process just to make extra money. It's not going to happen with me. I don't do that. I never have, and I never will. Now, say like if you give me something and I have it for a while, and somebody says, hey man, you know, I need something like this because I need to replace something. If I have it, I'll get it. If I get it for free, I'll give it away for free. The only time I don't give it away for free is when I haul stuff up to the scrap yard and I turn it in for scrap. And other than that, that's it. You know, if I get it for free and it's kind of, it's not really usable, I'll turn it in for scrap metal, or I'll cut it down to where I can separate the metal content and use it for everything for scrap metal. But anyway, other than that, you know, I'm happy-go-lucky. You know, happy as Pappy, and I'm Pappy. But other than that, you know, everything's hunky-dory. I can't complain. And if I could complain, I wouldn't do any good anyway. So I'm just living life, you know, one foot at a time and one day at a time. I do know tomorrow we gotta go to the funeral home. My aunt's husband died, so we're not going to the funeral. We're just going to visitation. Sign a little book, give her our condolences and our dues and everything else, and after that, it's gonna be it, really. Actually, it's not my aunt; it's my wife's aunt, which, you know, I might as well say it's my aunt too. But yeah, I'm not for sure if she's gonna be able to get off work for that or not. If she does, she might just swing in between her work, because she has to drive all over the county cleaning medical offices for one of the major hospitals here in my county, and that's what she does. And you know, I figured she might, you know, do that, and I might just leave one of my other ones here and take my youngest one with me and go in there and sign the book and say our dues and do it that way. But anyway, other than that, you know, I'm hunky-dory. I'm happy-go-lucky. Now I did start that hot sauce and them peppers in a jar. I got some red peppers over here. So I got some serrano peppers that changed red on me. So, which I don't know if they get any hotter, if they stay the same, or if they get weaker. Because I know sometimes when peppers change colors, they change temperature. Sometimes they go up, sometimes they go down. So I don't know about that one yet. But if they go down, it's no big deal. I'll still cut them up and I'll throw them aside there with my other jar stuff. And I'm going to be working on another batch here soon. I need to get some more bottles because for my Tabasco peppers, I'm just going to take the Tabasco peppers, poke little holes in the peppers, stuff them inside the jar, and then pour vinegar on top of it, and just let them sit like that for a good while, so that way they can, you know, make their vinegar brine just like Texas Pete is. Except for mine ain't gonna be Texas Pete. Mine's gonna be some kind of crazy name for it. Now my hot sauce in there, I got a name for it, but I gotta get my stickers made for it. I'm gonna get a couple of bottles. Of course, I ain't gonna sell it. I'm just gonna give it away. But I want some stickers on it just for shits and giggles, basically. And now I could later down the road start doing something like that, you know, kind of like doing some under the table kind of hot sauce stuff for some of my friends, but I don't see it happening because I do stuff like this for like a seasonal thing, you know, for shits and giggles and having fun. But that Tabasco peppers and vinegar, letting them soak like that, I do a lot of that, you know, because I would use that and say, like, if we make chili or gumbo or anything of that nature, because I love that kind of stuff, you know, I'd use that over actual hot sauce any day, because I love vinegar. How I can take a jug of vinegar and turn it up like water and get a few good gulps out of it. A lot of my friends think it's just nastier than hell, but hell, I love vinegar. It don't bother me. Now, I grew up on, when I say vinegar, I like apple cider vinegar. White vinegar was always used for cooking, not cooking, cleaning, like, you know, disinfectant spray, stuff like that. Apple cider vinegar is always made for cooking and canning and everything else, and for food usage. White vinegar to me was, you know, something we used around the house for wiping counters off or windows or something like that. Now, on my wife's side of the family, they use white vinegar for all kinds of things, mainly cooking, and I'm just like, but, you know, to each their own. So, of course, there's a lot of things I eat they kind of snub their nose at, like turtle and frog and snake, eel, all kinds of other little goodies that, you know, most depression era people would, you know, understand. Of course, most of them are dead and gone by now. There's a few of them still left, but not very many. And when I was growing up, my grandmother fixed a lot of stuff what they ate during the Depression, and she still fixed it. And that's how I learned about it, and that's how I eat it. Now, the Depression was roughly, let's see, probably 50, maybe 60 years before my time. So, yeah, I mean, it's quite a gapage there, but it's alright. Well, I'm gonna sign off here because I gotta get inside and I gotta start cooking some dinner for my kids, and I gotta make sure they do everything the way they're supposed to, taking showers, getting their clothes laid out, and getting their stuff done for school and everything else. I kind of kicked my heels up a little longer than I should have, so this is a late video. Let's probably about 7. Let's see. About where it sits in the sky right now, I'd say it's probably about 7:30. Somewhere between 7 and 7:30. Because by my watch, as you can tell, yeah, I don't even have a watch line on my hand. I haven't worn a watch in 30-something years. And the reason why, I'll tell you this real quick and I'll sign off, is when I was a lot younger, I was probably about 15, maybe 16. I'm 46 now. Me and a real good friend of mine, but she ain't with us no more, was watching Easy Rider, the movie. Peter Fonda sitting on his motorcycle in the desert. He's looking at his watch and he takes it off and he drops it on the ground and he rides off. And since I saw that moment, I've never worn a watch. And I've carried a pocket watch. But as far as a watch on my hand, I've never worn a watch. Ever, ever, ever. And I will not wear a watch. And some people say it's kind of dumb and stupid, but my philosophy is if you tell me a certain time, if I ain't there, there's a reason for it, because I'll get there when I get there. I'll be late to my own funeral, and I'll be late going either up or down, either way, so preferably up, but you know, nobody knows for sure, so that's why you gotta live by karma and by the good book and the man upstairs, because if you don't, then chances are you can be going down, down, down. And I don't have fire insurance, and that's not gonna be very good for me, so I pay enough bills up here and have enough bills, you know, to my name, so I don't want to have, you know, have to buy fire insurance when I go down. So, but anyway, y'all have a great Tuesday. I'll see you again soon, and it'll probably be about 2 or 3 days before you see me again. I might have something new, exciting cooked up. Now I do have something up here going on, but that's for another day, and I got some stuff I got to battle up here to figure out what I'm going to do or not. So, but anyway, y'all have a great Tuesday. I'll see you again soon. Don't know what I wouldn't do, and if you do, don't name it after me, because I have enough problems of my own. Y'all have a great day.